What is up, everybody? Welcome to George Reviews. I am the 80s Transformers fan. Today, I'll be taking a look at Star Wars The Black Series, Revenge of the Sith, Darth Sidious. We finally get a combat, lightsaber-wielding version of Sheev Palpatine, the Emperor himself, the newly crowned Emperor, as a matter of fact. This is standard Black Series packaging currently going on right now. We get a picture of the Emperor right here on the side of the box. We get a little artwork for his office back there. The back of the box reverses the same thing. We get a little bit of a bio in multiple languages right here on the back of the box. If you so choose, you can pause and read that. Attention, dangerous, warning type stuff right there. Side of the box, nothing's just a standard Star Wars box. Let's get Darth Sidious open and take a look. Palpatine is within a transparent clamshell. Inner warning sheet for the figure. Lightsaber fell out. One lightsaber, and I think this is the only time they've ever made Sidious Revenge of the Sith lightsabers in the Black Series line. And we get lightning hands. Of course, a left and a right, and I don't know, that could have been done a little bit better, you know, like the finger's not fully painted. We got blue in the sides of the hands. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, a left and a right, and this one isn't much better. Oh, you can see it exposed in the palm of the hand. Oh, come on, man. Come on. This ends the brief unboxing portion of this video. Alright, let's take a look at Darth Sidious. The first thing I'm going to say is, you know, I don't like the plastic hoods. They could just give me cloth and tie it down. They do it sometimes, and sometimes they don't. And I know a lot of times they really want to capture the look, especially with a first release. But I prefer the cloth because I might want to have my Emperor trip and fall and the hood comes off or something, you know. You might want to do something else. But it's a rigid plastic, but it's not that hard. You can pull on it, and you can even expose his hair underneath. He has molded hair underneath. Can you guys see it? I can see it. Yeah, you can see his hairline and everything. Now, the portrait of Palpatine, it's not bad. I think it could be a little bit better. A little bit more aged. His eyes are well printed on. You can see the yellow. You can see like the black bags underneath or going all the way around his eyes. He's wearing a smirk on his face. Master Yoda. You can see the molded in detail, the robe underneath. His robe doesn't feel as high quality as Darth Maul's. I don't know if mine's coming apart or supposed to separate right there. I don't know. Back of the robe, it's just a brown robe with a black overlay. The wrists are black. The packed in hands, we have the lightsaber gripping hand and the pointing hand. You will join me or die. And the robe comes all the way down to his feet. Screen accurate. It just can feel like it's better. Underneath the robe, what the hell? He's wearing Luke Skywalker's tunic underneath. I mean, is that what this guy was walking around with? Hold on, I'm going to stop the review. I'm going to stop the review right now. Just wait a sec. Okay, I'm back, and holy shit, it's Luke Skywalker from the Book of Boba Fett. I think it was the Book of Boba Fett. When he sent Grogu back and was training Grogu. Look at this shit here. Hasbro, you cheap bastards. I mean, and like, who's to say what he was wearing under here? What I call this a tunic, like his gi, his Jedi gi, because it's not Jedi robes, I don't think. He's wearing a gi. But yeah, it's the Luke outfit. Are you serious? They're like, we gonna get some use out of this mold. Damn that. And they figure like you're not gonna see underneath the robe anyway. And yeah, I would love to see somebody in the comments try to defend this and be like, you don't know what he was wearing. It might be the standard outfit that they wear in the leisure time or something. Yeah. I guess in the end, it doesn't matter because we rocking them like this, so I guess it doesn't matter. So let's check out Papa Palp's articulation with this hood. And look, oh, it won't even rotate. Are you kidding me? But his head rotates in there. If you put your hand in there, finger in there, you can get it to rotate. And I'm pretty, it's on the standard Star Wars Black Series joint under there. And we get some wrinkling on the neck as well. You can see that. I'm old as hell. All right, that's my Palpatine. You know, I'm trying. And I'm not going to take the robe off and expose the body. Anything that Luke can do, this guy can do. But the arms are hindered a little bit up and down. Yeah, you can feel it. I mean, if you had any type of doll wearing clothes, this is what you're getting. It's like pulling when I pull an arm forward. His elbow, I'm not really getting a lot. I don't know if it's lined up right. Oh, it's backwards. Let's turn his arm around. Jeez, I might have to take the robe off and get it up because the arm is actually backwards. I wasn't getting a lot out of it. But this is the elbow bend. And maybe the arms up here not aligned. That's crazy. I think this one backwards too? Because I'm not getting a bend out of it. Here it is to the side. I got to turn the arm around inside the outfit. So I guess they just threw the robe on it and didn't care if it was lined up or not. But here we go. All right, let's do it. Let's start the articulation again. I'll get his arm off this far to the side. And then here's the elbow bend coming to that pointing gnarly finger. 360. I felt the hinge moving earlier by accident. It's an up and down hinge on his hands, I guess for lightsaber wielding. Alright, I'm going to cheat and go underneath the robe to take a look at the waist articulation. Again, it's the same Luke figure we previously got. Some side to side, a full 360. About this much bending over to the back. He was agile, so we're going to need some articulation. We can get this much out of his legs. To the front, to the back. Oh, he can get it in. All right. I forgot how much articulation that figure had. 360 at the thigh cut, knee bend, foot articulation, side to side. Palpatine accessory. First up is his lightsaber. It is detachable from the hilt. And the hilt is just a simple gray plastic. No real paint on it to speak of other than a little bit of gold. I would like to see this hit with a little bit of a gray. Would have been cool, but still looks good anyway. Let's get it in his hand. It's only open gripping hand. I'm pretty sure they go in this hand too. And here we go. Lord Vader will become more powerful than either of us. I hate that I missed out on that Yoda Clone Trooper 2-pack. So I can get this guy into a fight with Yoda. But this will have to do for now. Alright, next up are the interchangeable hands. Let's get that started now. And this is where it's going to kind of suck. Uh-oh. It's not coming out easy. Well, I pulled some... Be careful, I just pulled some fabric off trying to get it out. That really sucked. I called it, but for a different reason. Well, if you don't have yours yet, you know what not to do. There we go. The Force Lightning looks cool. It could have been a little bit lighter blue. This is a very dark blue. It doesn't look bad under these lights, but when I move it to the side or away from the lights, it's kind of dark. But his fingers are just bleeding through. And you can say that's electricity pulsating, but nah, they could have did better on the fingers. There's some gaps in the palm, like right there. And right here, it's a cool accessory, interchangeable hands, like it's bleeding through really good right there. It's very cool. I'm happy they included it. This is what I would have wanted from this set anyway, but it just could have been done a little bit better, I think. And it looks great. But what sucks is, and we're probably going to get another Palpatine down the road with the same robe and everything, but you can't take the hood off. And when he was unlimited power, he didn't have a hood on, and like I say, that's kind of crappy. I mean, you might, I don't know. I heard it's like glued. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I already messed up the sleeve. Yeah, you can't get the hood off. Lightning effect with this, and I'm probably sure these are probably the same hands that came with a previous Emperor Palpatine from Return of the Jedi. And you know what? Let me check that. I'll put that to the test. All right, I am back with my Return of the Jedi. I think this was a Walmart exclusive, some Amazon, somebody's exclusive. I got this a few years ago. He's getting a reissue, and you can see the lightning. There's two different colors, but I can't see the hands, and I'm pretty sure, knowing Hasbro, these are the exact same lightning effects. And this guy came with interchangeable heads, and maybe we'll get a set like that for this later on. I don't know, but definitely needed an unhooded head. It's time to give Sidious the size up and the rundown. Sidious, Sidious, Lord, Sidious, Sidious. At least that's what I thought it used to say. Bringing the evil from Master of the Universe Classics is Skeletor, alongside Mattel's Mum-Ra. G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Commander. Sadly, we don't have the hooded version. Transformers Generation 1 Megatron, and that definitely counts as a hood or helmet or mullet or something. Palpatine's body double Luke from the Grogu 2-pack. You know I was going to make it a family affair with Darth Vader, and I'm glad they updated the lightsaber color. The Vintage Collection Palpatine. And the Ollie's peg-warming Star Wars Archive Black Series Collection Palpatine from Return of the Jedi. Of course, I want to focus on these two for a second. I just want to tell you that this robe, like, it just feels so much more superior. And why they just didn't go with this body underneath or whatever. I guess they didn't want to give us two different cloth goods on the figure, but totally different body under here. It's his own style of, like, tunic thing. I don't know if this was reused back when they did it, but this is totally different. It breathes better, if that's a thing, underneath while trying to articulate the arms. It moves a lot easier. When I'm moving this guy, you could just feel it pulling on the cloth. Yeah, I think this peg warmer version was done a lot better, and we can remove the hood with no problem, and it's tied down on the side so it keeps its shape and its form. And like this, you can like do different things with it. You can have it pull back a little bit or all the way down, or you can have it down like this where he's not letting anyone see his face over the video message or something like that. My apprentice will be joining you soon. And with this, you don't get that. And I understand you get 100% perfect screen accurate look with the hoodie. But, I mean, isn't this the same thing? I mean, this is just as good to me. Let's not waste any time and get Emperor Palpatine next to Ian McDiarmid, the live-action Emperor, right here. And in this depiction of Ian McDiarmid, you can see that he has an evil, grinning look on his face, and we definitely could have used an interchangeable head or faceplate for this guy. Alright, let's sum up, recap, and closing thoughts this review of Darth Sidious. My biggest hang up on this figure is you couldn't pull off the look where he used the lightning against Mace Windu and pretty much the fight with Mace Windu. I would have liked to have seen an unaltered head before he got hit with the Force lightning in his face, and I would like to have had a removable hood. But when you think about it objectively, what they did here, this is the final battle, Darth Sidious, between him and Yoda in his office underneath the Senate and then out onto the Senate floor or in the Senate arena. And that's probably why the hood doesn't come off, if I'm looking at it logical. Which is weird because like right before that, he fought the Jedi Masters and Mace Windu, and we had a standard looking face, and then where his face got altered when Mace Windu pushed the lightning back into his face. And it seemed like they would have just covered that entire portion of the movie, because this is Revenge of the Sith, Darth Sidious. And so maybe technically he was still Senator Palpatine when he fought Mace, and then he fully embraced and revealed himself as Sidious when he fought Yoda. And that's the only explanation I can get for only having one look to represent that movie. So moving on from that, trying to get over that. He's pretty cool. He's not amazing. He doesn't blow you away. The Force lightning hands could have been done better. The lightsaber was cool. Not a lot going on with that. The robe underneath the robe was like shockingly funny that it was Luke Skywalker's body underneath there. A more recent Luke Skywalker from the Disney Plus series. That's hilarious. The face was good. Could have been a little bit better. But it's Darth Sidious. It's the first one in the Black Series line to my knowledge. I'm happy to grab it. I'm adding it to the collection happily. I just wish it was done better. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of George Reviews. The reviews are every toy has a story.
Quiet! We want to hear a story!
No.